Alright guys, I'm going to go over the dumbbell at home workout for Friday. We're going to start with our warm-up. So today's warm-up is actually an 8-minute AMRAP, and you're going to start with 3 inchworms into a push-up. So for your inchworm, feet together, you're going to walk your hands out into a plank position, do your push-up, walk back up. After you do 3 of those, you're going to grab a dumbbell, just a single dumbbell, go into a half kneeling press, and you're going to do 5 strict press on each side. We're going to focus on making sure we keep our elbow up and out, finish with our elbow fully locked out by the ear, squeezing and staying tight in the middle. After that, you're going to stand up with that dumbbell, and you're going to do 7 single arm bent over rows, pulling towards our hip, keeping our back and our core nice and in line. After 7 reps on each side, you're going to finish back on the floor in a plank position, going for 20 shoulder taps. Squeeze the butt. If you keep your feet closer together, it's going to be a little harder. If you widen your feet, it's going to be a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So 8-minute AMRAP there to get that heart rate up. After this, we're going to go into a little strength portion, which is a 10-minute EMOM of push press. This time, it's going to be with a tempo. So one of your options, if you have access to a barbell, is to do 4 push presses with your barbell, and you're going to build up to a moderate load, increasing your weight every other set. Okay, so you'll end up doing 5 different weights as you're building. If you are using dumbbells at home, you're going to be doing 7 to 10 reps. So if you have some heavier dumbbells, go for the 7. If they're a little bit lighter, add a few more reps in there. Our tempo today is going to be 3 seconds lowering, 1 second pause, explode on the way up, and then 1 second at the top. If you only have access to 1 dumbbell, maybe make your EMOM a little bit longer. Maybe you're going for 1 minute and 20 seconds or 1.5 minutes, so that you can hit both sides. Otherwise, you'll use both dumbbells, and this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to clean those dumbbells up to your shoulders. Those elbows are up and out. We're going to squeeze our butt to start, squeeze our belly. We're going to dip, making sure we drive our knees out. Those elbows stay high, and then we're going to drive up quick. Pause for 1 second. 3, 2, 1, down. Notice you're finishing with your legs locked out, and then you're dipping again. 3, 2, 1, pause, re-dip. Okay, so going for 7 reps, again, increase or even decrease if your weights are extra heavy and you don't think you can sustain doing 7 every minute. Okay, so after we get done with that 10-minute EMOM, you're going to move into the workout. Today's workout actually looks like a tough one. So you're starting out with an 800-meter run, and the goal on this run is to really push your pace. So before you even start this portion, I recommend just doing kind of a sprinter's type warm-up, a really abbreviated version. Maybe you're doing like 20 to 30 reps of some high knees, some butt kicks, some leg swings, some side lunges, and then going out for maybe a 200-meter jog or something like that to make sure your body is prepped for running. And when we're running today, we're going to focus on landing on the ball of our foot and not reaching out on our heel. We want to keep those feet underneath us. We want to lean forward, look straight ahead, relax the shoulders. Okay, so we're going to push our pace. We're also going to focus on good running technique. Okay, our goal here is to get that run done somewhere in the 4-minute mark. So you may be a little over or under, whether you're outside or on a treadmill. And if you don't have a good or a quick way to mark off your distance, just go by time. Think about going 2 minutes out and then 2 minutes back. Other options for the run would be rowing or biking, that same amount of time, around 4 minutes. You could also do 4 minutes of burpees, which would be pretty gross, but you could. Another really good option is stairs, running stairs in your house, up and down stairs. So that's a great cardio substitute when we're stuck inside. After you finish that 800-meter run, you move into part 2, which is 4 rounds for time of 10 push press, again with your dumbbells, and then followed by 25 tuck-ups. So now we're just going normal tempo. We're going to probably feel fatigue in our shoulders from the EMOM that we did previously. We're still going to make sure we keep those elbows up. Big thing I see on the push press when people get tired is their elbows start to drop down here, and then we're pressing from this position instead of with those elbows high. So every time you bring those dumbbells down, I want you to think elbows forward. Okay? Keep your torso tall on your dip, making sure you're not leaning forward as you drive overhead. For the tuck-ups, we are going to be on the floor. A big thing here is to try to stay active, okay? So we don't want to come all the way down flat on the ground and kind of just collapse and rest. We want to try to get in our hollow position and then tuck up from there, okay? Trying to get chest towards the knees. Back down, hollow, and up, okay? Our goal for the second portion, for the 4 rounds of the presses and the tuck-ups, is to try to get them done in 2 minutes, a round or less, okay? So you're really flying and trying to crank through those reps, okay? That's all I have for the dumbbell at home workout. I hope you enjoy it.